Greetings, Buffalo and Erie County. This is your Majority Leader, Legislator April Baskin, with your bi-weekly brief, 2 minutes from District 2. In recent weeks, the Erie County Legislature has focused on public transportation, public safety, and community engagement. Earlier this week, the Polling Cars Administration named Marie Cannon as the new Commissioner of Erie County Social Services. If confirmed by the county legislature, she will lead the county's largest department, which employs roughly 1,600 employees with a budget of $600 million a year and protects the most vulnerable in our community. This Wednesday, April 4th, the legislature will be holding a public hearing on a new worker training law. This law will establish new certified worker training programs in Erie County and reduce our reliance on importing out-of-area laborers for construction projects. At last week's meeting of the Government Affairs Committee, I questioned NFTA representatives about the impact of poor service and scheduling for captive riders as they try to get to work and school. I submitted a resolution supporting Senator Tim Kennedy's efforts to add 2 voting members to the NFTA Board of Commissioners to represent the transit and paratransit communities. I believe the best way to improve service is to ensure there is input from people who depend on public transportation on a daily basis. I will continue to press for answers, and I look forward to continued dialogue with the NFTA. Members of the Erie County Legislature assisted Meals on Wheels with deliveries last week and learned about the vital service they have been providing for our community for almost 50 years. Volunteers deliver nutritious meals to the homebound and seniors in our community and keep an eye out for signs of illness or unsafe conditions in their homes. If you would like to sign up to volunteer, please contact 716-822-2002. Home health care professionals work hard to provide care for our community, but often make less than $15 an hour and lack essential benefits like medical insurance or paid sick time. In the last year, hundreds of home healthcare providers from across Western New York have come together to form Healthcare Workers Rising. I was honored to hit the streets with them last week at their Invisible No More March, and I will continue to stand with them in their fight for the basic benefits they deserve. Last week, I continued my ongoing series of public safety roundtables at the Westside Community Services Community Center for a discussion on alternatives to solitary confinement. According to the New York State Campaign for Alternatives to Isolated Confinement, New York utilizes isolated confinement at rates well above the national average, with some 4,000 people in isolation in state prisons and local jails. Many individuals in New York remain in isolation for months, years, or even decades. The HALT Act, under consideration in Albany, would end long-term isolated confinement, enhance due process protections, and provide much-needed oversight to the use of the practice. I will continue to work with local advocates to ask the state assembly members and senators to take up this much-needed legislation. My next public safety roundtable will take place on Wednesday, April 4th at the Delavan Grider Community Center at 5:30 p.m., and we will examine the possibility of reestablishing the Erie County Community Corrections Advisory Board. I hope to see you there. I'm your Erie County Majority Leader, Legislator April Baskin, and you've just been briefed in 2 minutes from District 2.